Okay. I'm going to do a little video over how to determine if acceleration is positive or negative. If you have a velocity time graph, you should know that if you have a positive slope, you have a positive acceleration. If it's a negative slope, it's a negative acceleration every time. This one's positive and this one's positive. Therefore, C and F are both found up here on the top on the acceleration time graph. But if you don't have a velocity time graph, and you're just working a problem and you have to determine it from the words, you have to look at two different aspects. You have to think about the direction that the object is moving. Maybe it's north versus south, east versus west, right versus left, up versus down. So there's certain directions that are assumed positive or assumed negative. And then you have to look at if the object is speeding up or slowing down. So if you have an object traveling in a positive direction and speeding up, we call that a positive acceleration. If you have an object traveling in a positive direction but it's slowing down, perhaps it's traveling east and it slows down at a stoplight, we call that a negative acceleration. If you have an object traveling in a negative direction but it's speeding up, perhaps it's traveling west but it's taking off from a stoplight, we call that a negative acceleration. If you have an object that is traveling in a negative direction and slowing down, perhaps a car is traveling west and approaches a stoplight, so it comes to a stop. Two negatives make a positive. So that's how you determine acceleration if you don't have a graph. The end.